Hi, Subby, and welcome to my channel. I have three things I did today. I did them just for you. I hope you guys enjoy it. It is kind of long, but I promise you it is so worth it. So stick with me and let's do these three projects together. Mwah. Let's get started. This is Sparkle, and we have three projects in one. Please excuse my puppy. He is so disrespectful, but we're going to work around him. Okay, so on this table, I know you guys can't see it because properness is really beginning. We're going to get this area straight now. So as I showed y'all in the end of my Dollar Tree haul, I have this candle holder that I got from Home Goods, and I paid $16.99 for it. And I got this beautiful plate. And I think I really want to call it a charger because it looks like a charger. And I also got it at Home Goods for $5.99. I had to make sure I told you the right number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhesive with E6000 this charger plate onto this candle holder. And we're going to make the cake plate. And when I say the cake plate, this is the cake plate that my wedding cake will be sitting on. Right? First of all, I would like to get a shout out to everybody who just did not tell me that I was just upright and busted through all of my videos. Y'all just let that happen. So today, you know, opposed of the glasses, I decided to judge a little up for y'all. So I hope it's not too dark. I was feeling kind of dark, but not dark in a bad way. Like dark, ooh, it's so fall. And I also have a makeup video coming up for you guys too. So in case you know. So let me take this off of here. Oh, it came right on out. Okay, take this off here and let's go ahead and get this bonded to it. I don't think I'm gonna right away take this label off of here, but eventually I will. But for the sake of the video, we're just gonna do that. So you can see, at least I got it propped up where you can see the top of this. Now I did clean this, so I want you guys to know, excuse me, I did clean this. So this is ready to be adhesed to, so it should be a even smooth adhesive. So we're going to just take that E6000, if I can open it. Okay, so we're going to take this E6000. We're going to put it all the way on the rim, and we're going to center this plate as possible, you know, much as possible. And then we're going to go to our next project, which also has E6000. So I think before we do that, I'm going to see exactly how my plate is going to sit on here. So just looking at it, it's a circle here. So I think I'm going to make sure as long as I got that circle centered, it's going to be fine. So it's the rims that we're going to cover. So we're going to just cover those rims. We're going to get a nice, it's not a heavy plate, but it's not a light plate. So we want to get a nice amount on here, but not where it's gunky. So I'm going to lay it down. And I want to kind of zhuzh it, and I can zhuzh it, you know, just kind of move it around. So I'm going to squeeze a nice little amount on here. So you guys, I hope that you can take this and make it into like your holiday thing. It's okay to glam up. Like, take your personal space. I know all of us don't have huge homes. I have a nice ass home, but it's not huge. I mean, especially as some, and I don't have a lot of space, so I have to make sure that the space that I have, I use usefully. But in this case, this is for the wedding, and then afterwards, I'll use it for parties. Yeah, because I do entertain. I love to entertain my friends, so I like to have a lot of pretty things around for that. Okay, so we got the E6000 on there, and I kind of want to get it everywhere. So what I did was I basically just took it as I put it on there, and as this, wherever this little flat part is at right here, I just made sure I put something there because I don't want this sucker to go, because we're talking about putting a $400 cake on this thing, and it is a, I think we're trying to figure out whether it's going to be a 6 or a 4 layer cake. Just on the people, I'm going to go with 3 because that's crazy. So let's center it. See the plate? It just has ridges, so we really, that's why I put it on there, because it has these ridges, and we're going to try to get up in these ridges. So I want to look at it, and I can see the hole. I want to center it and make sure we got it nice and centered. I do believe we are there because there's the center, that's the circle right here. So we're going to get that. And it's heavy, which is great. So you don't have to weigh it down yourself. So that's also, look for something kind of heavy that can weigh itself down. But I think because of that, I think I'm just going to leave it on. I can see where it's like smoothed here. It's smoothed there. So it went in those ridges just like I wanted it to. But I want to make sure these side ridges right here is also it. So I'll make sure that I show y'all guys the finished. I can't talk. I'm losing my voice too. Y'all have to excuse me because I had a long weekend and it was full of excitement and I did a lot of talking. So my voice is kind of going in and out. Okay, so we have that. So we're going to let this dry. But right now, just to see it, you know, this is what we got. So we're going to put this in a safe place. And then we're going to start on our next project. Because we don't want to shift it too much. Because remember, it's not adhesive yet. But are y'all ready for the number 2? Yeah, of course you are. So let me move this. And let's get the next one. Okay? So basically we have our sparkling cider, some glitter of your choice, Mod Podge, hairspray, whatever little tools you want to use. And this is basically just the old lid that I got off of a Dollar Tree candle. And I got a lid from my shoebox that's going to catch the glitter so we can put it back. But I do want to put something inside of here so I don't lose it in these crevices. So let me see about that. But I really don't care because I'm going to use it again. So let's not even worry about that. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to take that lid. Make sure you guys can see. I'm going to take that lid. And this is the Mod Podge I just got from the Dollar Tree. You can be as much as a lot as you want. Just put some in there, which I just did. And I'm going to close this back up. Okay, so I have to voice this one over because I got silent. I don't know why. But you have your glitter of your choice. That's my glitter of choice. It's just chunky silver. And basically, I'm going to take my Mod Podge, choose a vessel to use it with. In this particular situation, I chose the brush. So I'm just going to take that brush and then I'm going to take that Mod Podge and I am going to just put it very thickly on this bottle because I'm not going to take the label off. I'm going to cover it. Yep, you heard me right. I'm going to cover it because I don't really think it was necessary to take it off. I took it off one and to me it didn't make any difference. So I just continued to leave it on there. So just evenly as you can, kind of thick, put the Mod Podge on the bottle. I took it up to where the white was and then I just heavily, and I mean it, excuse me, heavily go directly over it. It is going to stick to it like glue. So I just put it on there, and then once I thought I had it covered just right, I'm just going to dust it off, just like that. See how shiny it is? That is gorgeous. So I'm just going to continue to do that, and I think I was just really just in a good mood. So I did a majority of it and I just went around now. The rest of the bottles I did the bottom and I will do the bottom to this one eventually, but at that particular moment I just want to kind of get it filmed so you guys can see it. So I'm just going to just put it on there very heavily, especially over that label because I need to cover that label. Because if I don't cover it and I left it on there, then I'm going to have to go back and touch up, and I did that with some bottles in the beginning and I just did not like that process. So I'm just going to take my time and put it everywhere. Even in those cracks and crevices on the side over there. It's just going to take the time to just kind of touch it so we can get a nice covered bottle. Just go ahead on and lay it on there, girl. So we're going to get it there. And I hope you guys enjoying this. I try to put 3 on here instead of making y'all watch 3 separate videos. Now, I can't say I always do this because I'm telling you the editing was a bit of a headache. But I will do things for you guys because I love you. I really do. And I appreciate y'all supporting me. So just like before, we're going to heavily, and I mean heavy handed, put on this glitter. Because we're going to shake off that residue. And we can reuse the rest. So just get heavy. We want this thing to bling just beyond belief. Just bling it. And basically we shake it off. And that's what we got. I'm not worried about what you see at the bottom because like I said, I went back and I glittered the bottom off camera. So this is what it looked like before I blinged it out. And this is what it looked like after. Beautiful. It only takes seconds. Y'all see that? You just take your time and do it. Yep. Thumbs up. So the next thing that I was thinking about, I'm saying, okay, I have done several already before, but I hadn't fully decorated everyone. So I had a couple sitting on the side. That's one of them right there. So I'm thinking, let's decorate one on camera. Only thing is I couldn't remember how I wanted to do it because this is a process pretty much. So what I decided to do was get some ribbon. This is just from the Dollar Tree. Just that regular ribbon. But make sure it's wire because you want it to be really neat. So, and that's an old bottle that I did. And that's the newest one. It's still wet. So I'm going to decorate that one. Now I have to tell you, I played around with this bottle. And those are the scissors. You're going to need those. I had 2 types of scissors because I never know how I want to cut something. How something's going to cut. So I just basically took the ribbon that I like from the Dollar Tree and pretty much just measured what I thought. Now originally I thought I was going to put it around the top part, but I just didn't like that. And there are some of my bottles that I did like that, but I just didn't want to do it that way. So I think I just decided to take it around the bodice of the bottle, which you all know, would be much cuter in this particular video. So after I did that, I wanted to put like a beautiful ending edge to it. So I just basically just folded it in half. And then I took my shears. And then I just cut it at an angle. And it gave me 2 beautiful points that I really like. I just really fell in love with this particular shape. You just cut it right at an angle. Right through the wire. And then basically that's what you come up with. And it looks really cute. This time of year you just get all your ribbon, whatever you need. Yes, perfect. So what I'm going to do, again, I hadn't quite figured out at that point that I wanted to try to put it around the neck of the bottle. But quickly, and I mean quickly, I'm going to figure out that, nope, that's not going to work. Because I didn't like that look of it. And then, you get shorter and longer. So it's like, nope, let's not do that. So then I thought, let me just put it around, the bodice of the bottle. Just like I told y'all earlier. Which is true, but it is next to impossible to do with the bottle standing up. So I had to undo it and then basically just went old school and laid it down. But I was still trying to do it, y'all. I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to edit this out. I need them to know this struggle is real. I don't want y'all to think it was just that easy to do. I do struggle with some of my DIYs, but I work them out. And I don't want you guys to think that you can't work things out. There's error, trial and error to be exact. So like I said, see, I laid it down because that way it was flawless. It didn't move too much and I was able to get control as you can see. And with wire, once you get it laid down, you don't have to fight with it. So basically just make a bow, go ahead on and take it across and loop it through, pull that on through. Kind of like tying your shoe in a way. And then we did that, and then I just wanted to kind of play with the wire and then kind of get it going. I want it to stick, a certain way. So I'm going to fluff it up a bit. I like to use the word judge, but it's the same thing. Fluff it up and make that bow just absolutely pop. I just had to be happy with it. Now that one part was just extra long. Of course, I just guesstimated. So I'm gonna go the same thing I did before, and I'm just gonna cut it, put it in half, and kind of cut it what I didn't want. And that was basically it. I'm just gonna play with it to fluff it the way I want it to go. And then once I do that, with wire, you can bend it and twist it. It's like endless. Like you can't go wrong with wire ribbon, especially when it's $1. You just can't. So after just basically putting it where I want it and, giving it, I think I'm going to put a little stone on there. I'm not sure. But at this point, I'm pretty much done. And there it goes. And that's just going, that's great for parties. That's great for every day. A good gift. That thing gonna cost $1. So it's like you can't go wrong with $1. I got it at the Dollar Tree. I also seen them at Big Lots. And I seen them at Walmart, but I don't remember how much they cost. But that was pretty cool. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this part, and there's many parts before. We are working it out. 3 DIYs. Can you believe it? This is love. And nobody loves you like I do. But I'll do it for you every time, guys. Every time. Remember I told y'all about a lot of these little round the candle holders from the Dollar Tree. Y'all remember my recent Dollar Tree haul when I picked up these two little beautiful acrylic candy dishes that are shining just beyond life right now? Giving me life. Giving me all that is needed. Okay, so we're going to do a project with that. This is definitely going on the candy table. I already took the little bottom things off. And I'm going to take these off because I don't need these when I do that. So basically all you need, let's put this back together for a second. All you need is the candle holder, 1, 2, 4, 15, whatever you're doing. I'm going back for more. A glue stick, glue gun, hello, glue gun with glue sticks, which oh hello, I have plenty here falling out of the bag. And then your ribbon of your choice, and y'all know mine is bling, so I'm gonna do that, and whatever scissors you want to rock. And if I recall correctly, that's all we're gonna do. So I'm gonna heat up my glue gun so that happens, because this is acrylic. Kind of don't want to, it's a thick acrylic, so we want to use too much glue, but we're not going to use E6000 because one, we don't have all day, and in my mind I can hear some of you guys saying, Sparkle, I ain't got time for all this E6000, I don't have time. And I think that it would adhere just fine. This is what it'll look like. I think it would adhere just fine with the hot glue gun. So for you guys who don't want to be messing with E6000 and think you don't have all day for this project, I say do it. So I'm really debating if I want to do that, but I really do, because I think it won't be too hot to go through this acrylic. It has a really strong bottom, so I think we can give it a go. That way we can finish this project today and not tomorrow. So I'm gonna like I said, heat this gun up, kind of get everything situated. I'm gonna pre-measure this ribbon for the sake of time, and then I'm gonna balance it down on the actual object so you guys can see it. I think you will be able to see it here once I do it that way, so maybe I won't have to move the camera. Dropping things. So that's basically it. Y'all know I am so clumsy sometimes. I don't know when that got started. Okay, so give me a minute. Let me do that. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Okay, so have my glue stick, and of course you know that. So have my candle holder. I'm just gonna take my time. Y'all have to excuse me, I'm having a conversation with someone else, but my neighbors were disrespectful, so I couldn't record and let you guys hear it because they were playing loud music. But anyway, basically, I just took some, the glue, like I told you guys, and I put it on there. I leveled it as best way I can. And basically, it only takes a matter of minutes before it to adhere to it. So that's basically what I did. Just kind of getting rid of the little strings. That's the only thing I don't like about glue guns, the strings, right? So anyway, I am making sure that it's secure, not going to move. And so I'm going to go ahead and do the other one because I'm going to design them afterwards. So just going to get it all on there nice and even. Hopefully not too messy, but it did get a little messy in there. But just going to get it on there and level it off. And I do have to say, I do like glue guns because once you get through, it adheres. But since it's just going to the plastic, I know it's going to stay. But if that was glass, I would have just did E6000 because there's no way I would have did glass, with glue because it doesn't last. It just doesn't. So basically, that's them together. Now, I already pre-measured these strips, and I am going to take my time and put that strip of ribbon on the rim of that little container there. Now, this is a candy container for me. I don't know what it'll be for you, but it didn't have to be perfect, but it actually turned out to be perfect. But it doesn't have to be perfect because I just want it to just be gorgeous enough to come and like get some candy out of it. So, and it just had to just shine a little bit, just giving that little twang, I guess that would be, of glamour. So I'm just gonna take, so many, because this ribbon is like unforgiving. So you have to take some time to go around it and sew it up though, because you can't, how some ribbon you can go all the way around and then it just stays. This one not like that. You have to take so much of it and glue it down to make sure that it's not gonna do that bevel thing that it will do. So I'm basically gonna get ready to close it off. And that's just me getting it there. And then I'm going to have to do it at the end because this ribbon overlaps the other one. So there it goes. Overlapping. I'm going to show it to you. Ooh, I just love that bling, don't you? Can't lose me on bling. And you can always reuse it for so many things. But like y'all guys know, this is for my wedding. But I am excited, but I am going to use it, after that. Now, there was a couple places I just kind of want to touch it. Remember I told that bevel? So, that's like works for me. So then, I'm going to find that seam. Now, I'm not going to do both of them on camera, just this one. But I'm going to find that seam, and I'm going to make a bow, and I'm going to attach it to that seam on that particular candy glass. And keep it in mind too, I got it around the rim so I can still put the lid on it and not mess up anything. So I'm just basically going to guesstimate, I guess is the best thing to do, to see how I want to make this ribbon. So, you basically just kind of fold it over and do that one. It was going to be a little too big. I didn't want a big bowl like that. So I wanted to remeasure it. Because watch, I'm going to remeasure it because I know me, even though cause I'm on that phone and I'm talking to her, but I knew me. See, cut, not gonna do it, So multitasking, it's multitasking. So here we go. Made a bow. Should show it to you, right? Then I like the bows where they overlap. I started to make the squeezy one, but I don't really like it with this particular ribbon. I like it with mini, but not that one. So I'm just gonna kind of cut a piece, and I'm thinking, should I bend it? And then eventually it just came to like, now I'm gonna trim it and see what happens, and then make sure it goes around it. Here we're going to do it all over again. Gonna make that bow. Okay. And I'm gonna make a cut. And then I'll go ahead and seal it down. I don't know what we were talking about, but we must have really been into that moment. Um, so just checking it. And go ahead and wrap that. And put just a little glue to adhere to it. And I did this method also to another vase, and I'll show you that to you guys at a later time because it's gonna make some look just like that. But this was a candy dish. So did that. And then I'm gonna, kind of let it go. Love that bow. This is not wire ribbon, so if it was wire ribbon, it'd be more beveled, but perfect. But it's not. It's just a regular ribbon. So I found that seam, put some glue, and I'm gonna apply a little pressure to make that adhere to that particular ribbon on that candy dish, and making sure that it stays in place. Yeah, I'm still holding it. It was warm still, but I wanted to let it go, and that's my finished product. So I'm gonna put the lid on it so you can see the completeness of it. So basically, not including the ribbon, since it's just a small piece, I'm thinking like $2, and because it was $3.90 something, man, $2.25 makes this. There it is. You guys let me know what you think about it. I love it. Okay, so the rest of the video you'll see that I put everything in there and I showed it to you guys, but this is the one that I have to add in. It's on there. This is it. It looks like that, and this is the one the cake is going to be on. It is absolutely beautiful. And with the light that's going to be on it and what it's going to sit on, it's going to be amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And the next two, I actually lost footage on something, but don't worry, I'll be doing it again, so we'll make that right. But I love this. Hope you guys love it. Go in Home Goods or Marshalls or Ross or whatever and find something beautiful, because I truly believe, especially as beautiful as this is, this would have definitely cost me about $100 or less, maybe like 60, because of the way how this part is. It's definitely a talk about peace, right? So just wanted to show it to you guys.